Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castan. We're at the Rouses Point Elementary School in Rouses Point. We're here for a Pony League softball game featuring the Champlain-Rouses Point team, which is sponsored by the Champlain Telephone Company, and visitors from Beekmantown. Defensively for the Champlain-Rouses Point, pitching is Michelle LePage, catcher Kelly Angtil, at first base Cheryl Kaye, second base Carrie Arnold, shortstop Jennifer Tatro, third base Lynn Colgan, shortstop Jennifer I think I did that already, but we're going to say it again. Jennifer Tatro, shortstop. Left field Carissa Stone, left center Kim Angtil, right center Michelle Young, and in right field Annie Graff. Champlain is coached by Steve LePage, assisted by Mrs. LePage, otherwise known as Shirley. Visitors from Beekmantown, they are coached by Alan Henry. The lineup batting order will be Jesse Dupraw leading off. He's the right fielder. Should be followed by Lori Castine, the second baseman. Gina Nicotera, the catcher. Nicole Henry, the shortstop. Sarah Bosworth, the center fielder. Suzanne Frenier, the left fielder. Elaine Parker, the first baseman. Nicole Buskey, the pitcher, and Danielle Dio, the third baseman.
Now I changed first. They fired the one I had.
Umpire looks a lot like Barbie Slauson. Behind the plate, it's B. Ashline, who plays for the Shazy women's softball team. Leading off here will be Dupraw. Should be followed by Castine and a pitcher, Michelle LePage. Looks like ball one. Ball two. Fouled. Strike one. Strike at the knee. Strike two. 2-2. To the right side, Kaye will take it unassisted. And we have one out. I'll bring up the blonde Lori Castine. Last time I saw her, she wasn't blonde. Ball one. Strike at the letters, 1-1. This is ball two. Strike two. 2-2 the count. Just misses, ball three, full count. Swings at ball four and misses, strike three. Way out of the strike zone. I'm sure she'd like to take that one back. That'll be two outs, and the batter will be Gina Nicotera, the catcher. Strike one.
Okay, watch them close now. You can go it.
Outside ball. Strike two. Swings at a low one, hits it to third. Colgan up to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the first with no score in the game. Defensively, Beekmantown will be playing shorthanded here. They have only 9 players with a possible 10. Pitching is Nicole Buskey behind the plate. Gina Nicotera at first base. Elaine Parker. Second base, Lori Castine. Shortstop, Nicole Henry. Third base, Danielle Dio. Left field, Suzanne Frenier. Center field, Sarah Bosworth. Right field, Jessie Ducrow. Batting order for Steve LePage's club. Leading off will be Cheryl K.H. Should be followed by Michelle LePage, Jennifer Tatro, Lynn Colgan, Kelly Anktil, Carrie Arno, Krista Stone, Michelle Young, Kim Anktil, and Annie Graff. The Champlain Phone Company comes in here with a record of 1-2. Beekmantown comes in here at 0-2. Cheryl K.A. steps in. Swings the first offering, hits the third. Dropped. K.A. reaches on the error. I'll bring up the pitcher, Michelle LePage. Catcher and coming out a little soon on that. She caught that. She was parallel to LePage when she caught that first pitch. And get hit with the bat doing that. K.A. with a steal. Ball. All 3. K.A. going into third, and she's in there.
Ball door, take your time. Bad pitches, we get the runners moving.
All 4. So to her dismay, Michelle LePage draws the walk. Bring up the shortstop, Jennifer Tatro. She swings at the first offering, hits the Castine, gets by her. LePage keeps going, goes into third. K.A. scores to bring up the third baseman, Lynn Colgan. Colgan from Mowers. I believe she's the only non-Champlain or Rouses pointer on the team. Tatro did not steal on that.
She'll go home.
Keep her at first is what I'm telling you.
Strike.
Hey, 2 more like that one. Get them in there.
Ball.
Get them in there.
Way high. 3-1 to count. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Bottom of the first. Colgan swings at the 3-1 offering, wraps it into left field for a base hit. Oh, bring up Kelly Anktil, the catcher. She looks at strike 1. Up the middle. The force at second, and they'll settle for the 1 out. So Colgan is eliminated. Anktil reaches on the fielder's choice. And the batter will be the second baseman, Carrie Arno. Strike in the outside corner. Line to Castine, throw to first. Safe at first. Close. So Arno was out. And brings up Carissa Stone.
Plays at first or second now.
2 runs across thus far for Champlain. This looks like Carrie Nutt, not Carissa Stone. We'll check. We'll verify these things at the end of the inning. Take 2. Runners at the corners. Comebacker to the pitcher. The first, and there's a 3rd out. Champlain picks up 2, and they lead 2-0. We go to the 2nd inning.
Good.
Shortstop Nicole Henry will lead things off in the 2nd. Team down 2-0. Looks at ball 1. Popped up. I think Kelly Engtill lost that one. Ball 2. 2-1. Strike 2. Foul tip, and Engtill hung on to it. So strike 3. That'll bring up Sarah Bosworth, the center fielder. Looks at strike 1. Ball 1-1. Ball 2, 2-2. Or 2-1. Swings at a high one. And KA pulls it down. 2 outs. And a batter, Suzanne Frenier, the left fielder. Looks at ball 1. Strike. Ball 2. Foul back. I always wondered what the little holes in the back of those hats was for. Now I understand looking at Michelle. It's to stick your hair through. Way high. Fill it up, 3-2. Ball 4. So Beekmantown has a base runner. And bring up Elaine Parker, the first baseman. Strike 1.
Outfielders back up a little bit.
Good eye.
Misses low, ball 1. Uh-oh.
Now we're in scoring place here. All right.
Oh, the runner, Suzanne Frenier, lucky to be standing at 3rd after making it into 2nd.
Okay, when you straighten that out, it's gone.
Strike 3. So nothing across for Beekmantown. And we go now to the Bottom of the second with Champlain leading 2-0.
And also you start up again.
Michelle Young will lead off the bottom of the second. Her team up 2-0. Misses high, ball 1. Low, ball 2. Ball 3.
Get him over there. A little spunk there.
Swings at the 3-0 pitch, strike 1.
Up there.
Strike 2.
One more. Is that full count?
And the payoff pitch. Swings, hits weakly to short. Barehanded to first, not in time. So Young will get credit for an infield hit. And the batter will be Kim Anktil. Swing and a strike 1. Young did not move on that one. Ball. Strike at the knee, strike 2.
Way to drop him over.
Ball 2. And Young, after a late jump, will be in at second.
Get a hold of it, Nicole. Get the glove down.
2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Catcher dropped it. Anktil didn't run on it. Normally you can run on a drop third strike. I'm not sure if the rule is different in this league. We'll check. Bring up Annie Graff. She looks at strike 1. Slow bouncer is going to go foul at third. Up the middle, Castine, the first, thrown away. Out of play, Graff will go to second. And on the overthrow, Young scores, makes it 3-0. And the batter here, Cheryl Kaye, underneath all those hats. I don't think she'll be able to see a high pitch. Have to swing at just the low ones. See? Told you she couldn't see the high ones. Strike 1. Inside, ball 2.
Come on, get him in the glove.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sir, be away.
Off the end of the bat.
Third base.
The first not in time.
Third base, she was going.
The runners at the corners, Buskey didn't look at the runner. She's just turned and threw. Whether she had a chance at third or not, I'm not sure, but she should have at least checked the runner. Bring up the pitcher, Michelle LePage. Looks at it outside, ball 1. She wanted that one, but held off.
Come on, Gina, try to reach her.
Strike 1.
Strike 1-1. Ball 2. Popped up. 2-2 the count. Ball 3, full count. Walk would load the bases.
That glove she's got there for you.
Ball 4. LePage draws her second walk.
Come on, Gina, reach her.
And bases loaded, 1 out. Jennifer Tatro, the batter. Well hit. Nice catch at second. And double play. Castine made the grab.
Good play, Laurie.
And got KA, who broke on the line drive. It's only run across for Champlain. They lead 3-0 as we go to the third inning. The pitcher, Nicole Buskey, looks at ball 1 to lead off the third inning. Her team down 3-0.
Good eye.
Ball 2.
Good shape now. Watch it close.
Swings at the high one. 2-1.
Good eye.
Ball 3.
Good shape. Good
3-1.
now. Watch it close.
Since Buskey walked her twice, LePage figured she's going to walk her. Fouled off. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Bring up Danielle Dio, third baseman. The top of the order to follow. Strike 1. Lynn McGrath has moved in to replace Annie Graff for Champlain in right field. Low. 2-1, I think. Foul.
Okay, Daniel. Bring it out. That's gone.
Strike 3. 2 outs. Top of the order now, Jessie Dupra. Gets it by KA, a base hit.
Nice hit, Jeff.
Well, Dupra has her team's first hit.
Pay attention. Watch your coach out there.
Well, Dupra has the first hit for Beekmantown, breaks LePage's no-hit bid. This is Lori Castine, the second baseman. She swings at the first offering, strike 1.
Watch Mr. Henry.
Strike 2, a little out of the strike zone.
Ease up, boy. Watch for the good one.
Strike 3. Nothing across for Beekmantown. In the third, we go to the bottom of the inning, with Champlain leading 3-0.
Looks good. You hit it.
Lynn Colgan will lead off the third. Timeout as we have spectators on the field. Spectators making a spectacle of themselves. And a pitch. Drifts across. Look like something from the slow pitch league on that one. Strike 1. Ball 1-1. Hard hit. Base hit for McGrath, for Colgan. And she'll settle for 1. Oh, base hit for Lynn Colgan. Brings up Kelly Anktel, the catcher. Strike one. Way high. 1-1. Comebacker to short. Thought the pitcher was going to handle it. Safe at second. Colgan fell off the bag, but Castine forgot about her. Shortstop Nicole Henry did a good job of fielding it, but she threw it to second with about 8 feet of arc on it. And it just took too long to get there. This is Carrie Arnold, the second baseman. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Top of the bottom of the third. Ball. Ball. Way high. Ball 4. Arnold draws a walk and loads him up. Nobody out, and Carey not the batter. Outside, ball 1.
Trying to aim the ball. Just relax, put it in her glove. Looks like you were throwing at your brother.
Had the force at home through to first. A momentary lapse there by Gina Nicotera. Forgot about the force at home. Made a nice play to first, but she could have had a double play on that one. And it could have prevented a run from scoring. However, the Champlain-Rouses Point Club picks up a run. They lead 4-0. Michelle Young, the batter. Strike 1. Runners at second and third. Hit to third. Safe. Kelly Anktil scores. Carrie Arnold goes to third. The third baseman again. There was a force play available there. Dio did not step in the bag. Kim Anktil, the batter. There was no force at home. Runners were in second and third. Bases were not loaded. With the force, had there been a force, the throw was there in time, but the tag wasn't. Way high ball. Kim Anktil looks at ball 2. Runners at the corners. Ball 3.
I know you can reach it. Put her in the glove.
Had the force at second, looked to first, they might have had her. Might have had her at second. Arnold scores. I believe that's 5-0. And Lynn McGrath, the batter. Comebacker to the pitcher, has the force at third. Good heads-up play. Fires to deal. So that went from Buskey to Dio. 2 outs. And the batter will be Cheryl Kaye, the first baseman. Strike 1. Runners at first and second. Nice running grab at third by Dio. Those Champlain-Rouses Point picks up 2, and they lead now 5-0. As we go to the fourth. The catcher, Nicole, let's see, whatever his name is here. Yes, Gina Nicotera hit Inktail's glove. She beats it out, but actually I should have called a dead ball, and I hit Inktail's glove. Automatic dead ball and base hit.
And Nicole, let's get her to second now.
But Nicotera beat it out anyway. So Nicotera is on, and the batter will be Nicole Henry, the shortstop. Swings at the first one, strike one.
That away, Gina.
And Nicotera goes into second.
Good eye.
And she'll coast into third.
That's the way. We're scoring possession now.
6-0 the score. We counted wrong in the last inning. 6-0, top of the fourth. Champlain-Rouses Point Mowers leading Beekmantown. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
It looked good. You had to go for it.
Just misses. That was a little close to take. Something that close, you should be swinging. With 2 strikes on you. Strike 3. 1 out. And the batter will be Sarah Bosworth, the center fielder.
Sarah, do it. Nobody's else better than you. Good eye.
Ball 1.
Good
Ball
eye.
2.
Good eye.
Popped up.
Watch it. Nice try, catcher. Nice try.
Inktail came a long way to drop that one. Strike 2.
Good eye. Okay, you're in good shape. 3-1.
Strike 2, I guess. 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. And payoff pitch fouled. Misses low, ball 4. We'll have runners at the corners. And the batter will be Suzanne Frenier, the left fielder. She swings at the first offering, hits the third. Colgan's going to come home. Dropped.
We're on that ball game here.
Nicotera knocked it out of Inktail's hands. Inktail injured. Strike 1, the batter Elaine Parker, the first baseman. Both runners move up as the ball gets away from Inktail. Inktail a little shook up, but she's a gamer. Ball. Ball. 2-1 to count. Well hit, well hit. And here comes another run. Here comes Arnold's throw. 2 more runs. Cross, that makes it 6-3, I believe.
looking good. One out. There he is.
And B. Ashline said she wants throws to the plate, wants the runners to slide.
Call Danielle, then Jesse.
And Nicole Buskey, the batter. Holds up, ball one. And while we're looking at the batter, of a delayed steal. Comebacker to LePage. Throws it to KA. Should have turned and checked the runner. She had a lot of time in that play. Should have checked the runner and kept her at second, or at least delayed her going to third. So Parker goes to third, and Danielle Dio, third baseman, will come in. We have a courtesy runner here at third. The shortstop, Henry, running for Parker, I believe. Batter here, Dio. Swings, hits it to left. Makes it 6-4. So Beekmantown all of a sudden back in this game. Hitting the ball well, bring up the leadoff batter, right fielder Jesse Dupra.
All right, Jeff, get on base again, baby.
My turn's almost looks like you're straight out of here.
Jesse, Lori, Gina.
Two outs at the top of the fourth, 6-4. Tying run at bat. Oh, gets away at third. Here comes Dio. And we have a 6-5 ball game. 6-5 Beekmantown has scored a bundle here in the fourth. Ball. Popped up. Colgan with a nice running grab. Nice play at third by Lynn Colgan. So Beekmantown picks up 5. They are back in the thick of things here as we go to the bottom of the fourth with the score 6-5. Champlain-Rouses Point leading the visitors. Michelle LePage will lead off the bottom of the fourth. Her team leading by 1, 6-5. Ball one from Buskey. Popped up. Taken by Nicole Buskey, the pitcher. And the batter will be Jenny Tatro. Ball one. Swings out a low one, hits it to Castine at second. Thrown to Parker at first, and we have 2 down. And third baseman Lynn Colgan, the batter. Ball one, looked like an NBA pitch there. Something from the National Basketball Association, a 10-footer or more. Knocked down in center. Colgan will be on again, and the ball hits her.
Get it into Nicole.
And the batter will be Kelly Yanktill. Popped up. Nicotera gives chase, but can't quite catch up with it. Ends up with a helmet full of sand. Hi. Swings at a low one. Foul at the plate.
One more now, one more, Nicole. Get it over. Right in the Gina's glove.
Ball. 3-2.
Full count now. Just put it right in the glove.
Come on it there.
Ball 4. Anktail walks. Colgan goes to second, and the batter will be second baseman Kerry Arnold.
Hold this base now.
Pitch. Strike 1.
Come on, Sugar.
An eye on her.
Let him have it, Daniel. Get him in.
Lined up the middle.
Come on, get it in.
Here comes Colgan. Colgan scores. Nicotera throws to Dio at third. Anktail sliding in.
Sarah, good throw, Sarah.
Looks like she's hurting on the other end now. And bring up Kerry Nutt. Anktail and Arnold score. I believe that makes it 9 to 5, I believe. And the batter, Michelle Young.
A little bit faster now. Come on. Raise your hand. Give her a good target.
Ball.
Going. Come on. Bring her back. Lori, where were you supposed to be? Second base moved or something?
Ball. Ball 4. Young walks. I'll bring up Kim Anktail. Fair ball. Anktail will beat it out. And the bases are loaded. I'll bring up Lynn McGrath. In tight, ball 1. Base loaded, 2 outs, I believe. Swings at a high offering. Buskey backing up, and she squeezes it. So we'll go to the 5th inning with Champlain-Rouses Point Mowers leading Beekmantown 9 to 5. Lori Castine looks at ball 2. He missed the first pitch. We were getting the lineup changes from Shirley LePage. Swings at a high one. And Tatro pulls it down. A couple of changes here. We'll give them to you as soon as we can. We have Jennifer Tatro pitching.
Come on, get us on base.
LePage has moved to short. Nicotera hits it by LePage.
Nice hit, way to go.
Come on.
And that rough and tumble ball player Gina Nicotera is on with a single.
This one's yours, Nicole. You
And Sarah Bosworth, the batter, 9-5 the score. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Strike one.
Good eye.
Nicotera moving up base at a time on us here. She's at third now.
Good eye.
Have a new catcher in the game. Strike. Strike two.
That one's right in there.
Foul back.
All right, you got a piece of it.
Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Okay, two outs, Gina, go on anything.
Two down.
Okay, Sarah, this is yours.
And let's see, that was Nicole Henry who just went out, and this is Sarah Bosworth.
Good eye, kiddo.
No pitch. Ashline had called time.
That's it, Phil. Don't catch that.
Strike. Fouled.
Good eye. You're in good shape, Sarah. Good shape.
Strike two.
Full count now. Watch him good.
Ball four. Bosworth walks.
Okay. Two outs. You're gonna go on.
Runners at the
anything.
corners.
Two outs, Sarah.
And Suzanne Frenier, the left fielder. Way high. Ball one. 9-5. Fifth inning.
Run on anything. Let's go. Shoot out the pool.
Taken in left field. I believe it was probably McGrath who caught that. The changes as we go to the bottom of the 5th with Champlain-Rouses Point leading 9-5. We have Amy Nutt in at first base. Michelle LePage has moved to shortstop. Jennifer Tatro is the pitcher. Nikki, let's see here, Carrie Nutt is at third base according to what we have here. Chrissy LaFave is the new catcher. Carrie Arnold still at second. Nikki Mayo probably in right. Lynn McGrath in left. Lori Kaye in right center.
That's it. Look out now.
And Julie Alger now at second. Arno still in the game. Don't know where she is. Probably at third base.
Okay, Phil, let's look sharp.
Amy Nutt. Looks at ball one. Leading off the bottom of the 5th. Her team up 9-5. Strike 1-1.
Run it, calls. A little life in it.
Ball two. Comebacker to Busky. In time.
Come on, Nicole. A little calm.
Umpire Barbie Slauson says she's out.
Come on. Good throw.
1 out. And a batter, Michelle LePage.
Good, Lori. Beautiful.
All right. good
Taking
job,
that
guys.
second by Castine, and Shelley LePage is out. That brings up Jennifer Tatro.
Just follow right through, Nicole.
Get right shoulder up like Lori told you.
There it is.
Back to Buskey. 3 up, 3 down for Champlain-Rouses Point.
Don't throw it up and down.
And we go now to the 6th inning with
Throw.
That's the way to do it.
Champlain-Rouses Point leading Beekmantown 9-5.
9-5. You know, you're on TV.
Elaine Parker, the batter. Top of the 6th, 9-5 the score. 1-1 to count.
Good eye.
5th inning was the first one that the Champlain-Rouses Point team was scoreless. 2.
Full count. Watch it close now.
3-2 the count.
Coming in faster.
In tight. Ball 4. So she draws a walk. And brings up Nicole Buskey, the pitcher. Parker in at second. Arnold retrieves the ball. Arnold's at second. Colgan's at third. So I'm not sure of the defensive changes. The outfield has been realigned.
Run it
It's
out,
not that
run it
important. Nice catch, Amy Nutt.
out. Okay, you hit it.
Parker tags up and goes to third.
Danielle, Jesse, Lori.
Brings up the third baseman, Danielle Dio.
Good eye.
Way high, ball 1.
One out.
Jesse. Get first base.
Ball.
Good eye, Danielle.
Ball 3.
Yeah, you're in good shape. 3-0. Go!
Tatro goes to first, concedes the run, 2 outs.
Got the run in.
Forgot about the runner.
It's all right, you brought the runner
Well,
in.
Parker scores 2 outs, and Jesse Dupra, the batter, makes it 9-6.
On base, Jesse. Gonna get us on base. Good eye.
Ball 1. Strike.
Set that up. Run it!
On the ground.
Slow down. Run!
Arno heads up playing, covering first. That's the 3rd out. And we go to the bottom of the 6th with the score, 9-6. Champlain Telephone Company leading Beekmantown.
Hustle when it comes to you.
Lynn Colgan, the batter. Should be followed by Chrissy Lefebvre and then Carrie Arno. This is the bottom of the sixth, so a couple players may not get the bat. Nikki Mayo will follow Arno in the batting order. Lori Kaye, I believe, is from the Moores area. I said Cogan was the only one, but I think Kaye is from the Moores area. And also Julie Alger may not get a chance to bat unless something is happening in a hurry here in the sixth. Misses. Ball 4, Cogan draws a walk. And the batter will be Chrissy Lefebvre, the catcher. This is a Pony League softball. Base hit to left field. Lefebvre on with a single. And we have runners at first and second. And second baseman Carrie Arno, the batter. She looks at ball 1.
Dan, don't forget, you gotta back up Danielle on a throw.
Popped up. Nice catch by Buskey. Cogan off a long ways on that one, but she's able to get back.
Jesse, where were you?
So Arno pops up. And the batter, Nikki Mayo. And ball 1. Hit to short. Tags Cogan. 2 down. And the batter, Lori Kaye, with Julie Alger on deck. Two outs. Kaye has to reach base for Alger to bat in this game. 9-6 the score. Of course, Beekmantown could score 3 or more runs in the top of the 7th and cause the bottom of the inning. Ball. Runners at the corners. Nope, ball 4. Ka walks. That loads him up. And batter Julie Alger. Way high, ball 1. Bases loaded. Ball 2. A walk would force in a run. Buskey winds, delivers, strike. 2-1 the count. Way high, ball 3. 3-1. Ball 4. Alger walks. And that forces home Lefebvre. Brings up Lynn McGrath. And Alan Henry is going to have a walk to the mound. A pitching change. Dio is going to come in. So Danielle Dio now in the pitching rubber. Lynn McGrath steps in. Bases loaded, 10-6 in the bottom of the 6th. There's an NBA pitch. Strike. Swings at a high one. Fouled off. And of course, speaking of NBA pitches, Michelle LePage over there is the inventor of the NBA pitch, so Dio had better be careful. Infringing on a copyrighted thing. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the third out. And we're going to go to the 7th. With the score, 10-6. Dio does her job, strikes out McGrath. And we go to the 7th with the score, 10-6. Champlain-Rouses Point leading Beekmantown. My cousin Lori Castine will lead things off in the 7th. Ball 1. Ball 2. 10-6. The Champlain Telephone Company team in the lead. Well hit. To be in at second with a double.
That's the way, that's the way. We're on and running here. Let's go. Gina, Nicole, and Sarah. Okay, Gina.
So Castine leads it off with a double. Brings up the rough and tumble ball player, Gina Nicotera. And her shirt is not all perspiration. She was soaked with water. Hogan will not throw it. With the long throw, she held up. Didn't want the runner to advance, but that run is meaningless. They should at least try for the out. There's a base hit. Bases are loaded as Nicole Henry wraps a single. So a potential tying run is coming to the plate now. 10-6 the score. Popped up. Infield fly called. Infield fly. Everybody's confused. Runners better get back to their bases. That was Sarah Bosworth. She infield fly. Suzanne Frenier, the batter now. With 2 outs, less than 2 outs, and runners at first, second, or first, second, and third. Pop up to the infield. Here's an infield fly. Strike 1. 1 out. Potential tying run still at first, at bat. 1-1. Ball 2. A walk would drive in a run.
Elaine Nicole B. Good eye.
Ball.
Good eye. You're in good shape. You're in good shape, Chris.
3-1 to count. Ball 4. She walks. Drive in Castine. And it's a 10-7 ball game. Elaine Parker, the batter.
You can do it, Elaine. We're hot now. Good eye.
Parker representing the potential lead run in this 10-7 ball game. 1 out. Strike at the knees.
You're ready to go, Jennifer. On the ground, you're running.
Popped up. Infield fly called. LePage grabs it at short. 2 outs. And Nicole Buskey, the pitcher, former pitcher, she's now at third. Last hope for Beekmantown. Potential tying run at first base. 10-7 the score. Beekmantown came in here at 0-2. Champlain-Rouses Point team at 1-2.
Okay.
And I suppose I should a Champlain-Rouses Point Moors team. Strike at the knees. Ashline has called a very, very low strike zone the whole game, but she's been consistent. Ball 4. That walks in rough and tumble Nicotera. Makes it 10-8. Danielle Dio, the batter. The potential tying run is at second now. But there are 2 outs. Ball 1.
Go for it, go for it!
Arno,
Hurry up!
the first, not in time. Oh, it turned out to be a good ball game. 10-8 the final. The Champlain Telephone Company sponsored team defeats the Beekmantown Youth Commission Club by 10-8. And that's the way it was on Wednesday, July 6th, 1988 at the Rouses Point Elementary School.
Nice game, Mark.
Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School here on this Thursday evening, July 7th, 1988, for action in Pony League softball. Shazy today visiting the Northeastern Clinton-based Tri-Village Patriots. The Tri-Village Patriots in tight ball, comprised of players from the Champlain, Rouses Point, and Moors Youth Commissions. So this is probably a future peek at Northeastern versus Shazy Central. The Tri-Village team coached by Leonard Patry. Shazy by Rob Gravel. Shazy in green. At bat, Tim Martin. He's the catcher. He'll be followed by Kevin Kuhlman, Brad Bouchard, Daryl Avery, Brad LeBombard, Shane O'Connor, Randy Hosler, Chad Stevens, Bill Gregoire. Line shot, base hit. A leadoff single to start the game. Bring up Kevin Kuhlman. Defensively for the Patriots. Pitching is Sean Hicks. Behind the plate, Eric Young. At first base, Matt Fredette. Second base, Ben Gooley. Shortstop, Chad Van Heusen. Third base, Randy Patry. Left field, Jeremy Agor. Center field, Mike Bushy. That pitch is high. And right field, Chad Seguin. Umpires and the plate, Wes True. On the bases, Happy Ashline. Tri-Village comes in here with a record of 3-0-1. 3 wins, no losses, 1 tie. JZ 3-1-1. 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. The ties come when it gets to be too dark to play, so some of these games have been long. Game starting at 6 o'clock. Expect them to be over by 7:45 or so, but some of these have been longer than that. Stolen base. Actually, a walk. So it's a stolen base. He could have been thrown out if he stepped off that bag on that. Batter here, Brad Bouchard, first baseman. Chopper to Van Heusen at short. Goes to second for one. The first, not in time. Runners at the corners. I'll bring up the cleanup batter, Daryl Avery, the pitcher.
Come on, Daryl, help yourself now. Let's go, bud. Hockey, go for two. Yeah.
Runners at the corners, one out. High ball one.